Montana State edges Illinois State in historic overtime thriller to win FCS National Championship. In a heart-stopping finish that will be remembered for years, the Montana State Bobcats clinched their first football championship subdivision, FCS, national title since 1984, defeating the Illinois State Redbirds 35-34 in overtime on Monday night at First Bank Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. This marked the first overtime in FCS title game history, making the championship even more dramatic for both fan bases. A season of redemption. Montana State, 14-2, entered the title game with a strong finish to their season, including 2 victories over rival Montana and a Big Sky Conference championship. After falling short in the previous FCS title chase and enduring early losses to Oregon and South Dakota State, the Bobcats came into the championship determined to rewrite their legacy. Head coach Brent Vigen reflected on the team's resilience after the win. "What a hard-fought game. And these things aren't supposed to come easily, I guess." Game recap. Tension through 4 quarters and beyond. Montana State started strong, building a 21-7 halftime lead and extending it to 28-14 in the third quarter. Illinois State, however, refused to bow out quietly. The Redbirds, 12-5, who had already made history by becoming the first FCS team to win 4 straight road games en route to the championship, stormed back in the fourth quarter to tie the game at 28. A late Illinois State field goal attempt was blocked by Jays McMillan with less than a minute remaining in regulation, preserving the tie and sending the game into the first overtime in the title's 48-year history. Overtime drama and a walk-off win. In overtime, Illinois State took a brief lead, but a blocked extra point by Montana State swung momentum back to the Bobcats. Facing 4th and 10, Montana State quarterback Justin Lamson connected with Taco Dowler for a 14-yard touchdown that set the stage for the championship deciding kick. Freshman kicker Miles Sanstead calmly drilled the extra point that gave Montana State a 35-34 victory and sparked wild celebrations among players and fans alike. Montana State University Athletics. Lamson, who transferred in June and became a central figure in the Bobcats offense, finished with impressive numbers. More than 280 yards passing, 2 passing touchdowns, and 2 rushing scores. Dowler hauled in 8 receptions for 111 yards, while Illinois State's Tommy Rittenhouse threw for over 300 yards and 4 touchdowns in a valiant effort. Illinois State. A historic run comes up short. Although Illinois State fell just short of its first national title, the Redbirds' journey was nothing short of remarkable. As an unseeded team, they not only reached the championship game for the first time since 2014 but also captured attention by winning 4 straight playoff games on the road. A first in FCS history. Coach Brock Spack acknowledged the razor-thin difference between victory and defeat. "When you look at a game that's a 1-point loss like that, there's probably 10, 15, maybe 20 plays in the game. If you make just one of them, you win," he said. A championship for the ages. Montana State's thrilling win not only ended a 41-year title drought, but also featured several unforgettable moments, from blocked kicks to clutch conversions and a walk-off kick that sealed the Bobcats' place in college football history. For the fans in Nashville and Bobcat supporters nationwide, this championship will be remembered as one of the most exciting in FCS history.